Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new Spider-Man No Way Home set. That's going to be set number 76185, Spider-Man at the Sanctum Workshop. This set retailed for $39.99 USD or $40 and has 4 minifigures and 355 pieces. Now, there were 3 Spider-Man sets in this line. However, this is the only one that is said to be based off Spider-Man No Way Home. But given what we know about the movie now, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Honestly, like, I could not tell you. And besides that, though, the set is great. It has 3 phenomenal minifigures in Doctor Strange, Wong, and Spider-Man, and 1 so-so minifigure with MJ, and a very bizarre but also really cool build. We're going to take a look at all 4 of the minifigures first, and then this creature, and then I'll showcase the build for you. Alright, the first minifigure is going to be Peter Parker, or Spider-Man, and this is his integrated suit, the mainline suit we see in the promotional material for Spider-Man No Way Home. Allegedly, this one has the ability to use magic, so I'm very excited to see that. The accessories are going to be 2 of these identical web builds, and additionally, you have a couple extra web pieces included, including handcuffs, and a couple other things that you can add in addition if you want to change these out. The web pieces are always very, very fluid like that. This Peter Parker minifigure is actually phenomenal. I'm really in love with the printing, and the dual molded legs look amazing as well. And I love the different gold and black. It's like a slightly upgraded version of the black and red suit from the end of the last movie. There's no arm printing, and there's a little bit of printing on the back, a nice spider logo with some more gold highlights. It's a very detailed and solid minifigure, and the mask is also great. I love the eyes as well. And the detailing here is just perfect, and I really, really love the combination of the red and black. And it's especially great that we actually got dual molding as opposed to just printing. A great Spider-Man figure, probably my favorite from this line. The next minifigure is going to be Doctor Strange, and wow, he's so cool. This guy's amazing. So, right off the bat, I'm confused as to why he's wearing the Eye of Agamotto, which actually does have some very faint detailing on it. This got destroyed in Infinity War / Endgame, didn't it? But he's wearing it for some reason. He does not have a fabric cape. Instead, he has this really nice rubber piece that you can pull on and off without having to remove the minifigure's head, although sometimes the hair comes with it. And, you know, you can take it on, you can take a Spider-Man here, and you can just kind of bop the cape piece on him as well as if you want. So I know he wore it in What If, and he's probably going to be wearing it at some point in the movie. It's a really great looking piece, though, and I'm super happy we actually have a brand new mold for it. It would have been really easy for them to just reuse a cape, but no, they made us a brand new mold, and I'm excited to see this pop up in other sets. I'm sure we're going to get it recolored, and I cannot wait. The Doctor Strange minifigure has a very nice hairpiece here. It's the Tony Stark one. However, it has some very nice gray detailing on the side for printing, a brand new facial expression, which is a first for this minifigure, upset frowning face on this side, and a very nice happy quizzical face. This looks perfect when you compare like what he looks like in the trailer when he's drinking the coffee and does that like little eyebrow raise when Wong says, "Don't do that spell." Like, such an accurate minifigure. This is literally, like, I think the best Doctor Strange you've gotten so far. And I love its printing, not dual molded, but he's got some really nice robe designs, the belt, all the detailing. It's perfect. This is a great minifigure. Speaking of great minifigures, here's Wong, and this is the first time he's ever appeared in LEGO besides the Bricktober pack. So this is the first time he's like available for people to get, because that Bricktober pack was really difficult to get your hands on. He's got hair here and a very nice exclusive facial print, and pulling that hairpiece off on the back, no alternate face, and you can just on the back see some detailing for the parka. This is a really accurate minifigure to what we saw from the trailer, so I love that. And it's also great to just get another version of Wong, because they're really hard to get, and he's such a great character, and he's appeared in like 5 movies now, so it's about time we get a good version of him. I love the purple robe designs, and I think I would have preferred maybe to get the minifigure without the parka, but it's still really great to see him with the jacket, and he just looks great, and is definitely probably one of my, like, Doctor Strange, Peter, and Wong are just such great minifigures. It's really hard to pick a favorite, but the printing and detailing here, top-notch. Next, we have MJ, and she's not a good minifigure. All of these are reuses. Her face, I believe, is reused for a Eternals figure. I believe it's Makari, and it's kind of like, why? Her shirt piece is a reuse of Ron Weasley's shirt from the Harry Potter line, and it's kind of like, why? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I don't really like it. She's an MJ figure. I mean, it's nice to get an MJ character. They've never given MJ any unique molds. I mean, she's always just reuses, which is not the best, but it's still pretty okay, I guess. On the back, she's got an alternate facial expression, some back printing. Very basic minifigure. Nothing here. I mean, it's especially bad when you look at how good Doctor Strange, Peter, and Wong are, and then just look how bad she is, but still decent enough, I guess. All right, now that we're done with the minifigures, it's time for the giant bug monster. I don't know what this is. When I first saw the images, I thought maybe it was a scorpion design. Lego.com, the official description, literally calls it a giant bug monster. If any of you know what this is, if any of you know if this is any based on the comics or anything, please let me know, because I'm just at a loss for words. It's a very interesting build. It uses these leaf pieces to make 6 legs, so I guess it is kind of a bug. The legs cannot support the weight of the thing. If you put them on, I mean, it kind of stays up, but it doesn't work the greatest, and they will fall. You can try that. Actually, it stays pretty well, but after a while, it just starts to sink down, and it's much easier to put it on the ground and have the legs like that. The arms, I guess you can call them, are fully posable, and they have kind of pinchers on the end, which is kind of why I thought this was a scorpion at first, and those can be rotated however you please. However, there is no tail. There are these 2 tendrils in the back here, along with some black plating, and the bug monster itself can be moved up and down like that. However, it's a really loose connection and just pops off super easily. I don't know why they didn't, and there's a sticker up here. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words here. The head can be moved fully in circles. This is weird. As far as I can tell, it has no basis in the actual movie, and it's literally just a creation that Lego kind of made up on their own. So, cool, I guess. But honestly, if you guys have an idea what this is, let me know in the comment section down below. But I think it's just a cool bug monster that kids can play with, but I'm literally going to take it apart and never look at it again. All right, with all the minifigures and characters out of the way, it's time to take a look at the build of the set. Now, there are 4 main sections for this set. We have, like, the work table and couch area. We have the shelf and computer area. We have the weird rock structure in the back, and then the gateway. Now, I have no idea conceptually what this is based off of. Hello, Daniel from the future here. So I filmed this before seeing Spider-Man No Way Home, and I'm editing it after seeing Spider-Man No Way Home. So before, I was really skeptical on the idea of this set because I thought it was incredibly inaccurate. Why would Doctor Strange ever need a work table after all? But after seeing the film, and no spoilers, I promise, I can say that this set is incredibly accurate and is very representative of what the actual Sanctum looked like inside the movie, and that any other skepticism I may have in this review should be ignored because this is surprisingly accurate, with the exception of the weird bug monster, though. That being said, let's take a look at what we got here. Starting over here in my favorite section, we have a very nice brown chest with some kind of green tentacle monster coming out of it. So that's pretty interesting. There's a loose camera on the shelf that falls really easily. We have an egg, a vial, and then a sextant in an eggshell up there. On this shelf, we have some vials and potion bottles, a red crystal, an empty cauldron, and then a very nice plain blue toolbox piece, which is pretty cool. Down here, we have an hourglass, a brand new mold for this year, and it is probably my favorite piece in this entire set, and that's included in the Cloak of Levitation. I just think this is so cool and just such a unique thing, and I hope we see it pop up more often. We also have a boombox with some printing there. Weird. There's a cup, a cookie, and then a lamp in the back, along with a computer screen here, and let's show you that a little closer, if it wants to focus. Maybe. There we go. It's who, and the question mark, and it's got some just very nice Easter eggs, some math work. It's a, really, really cool computer. There's a plain printed keyboard there as well, a Spider-Man web, and then a swivel chair. And that sums it up for this section. There's a lot of really cool Easter eggs and everything, and I just love the design for, like, the elements here. They just tossed, they were like, all right, let's just toss in whatever the heck we feel like. We got some brand new pieces, brand new molds, some really cool designs, and I just think that's really cool. They just tossed in so many just unique and crazy pieces. The midsection connecting the two is an archway, and it's all these are stickers, not prints. And it's got some really interesting rune designs, and it's kind of like cracked and broken. And then this section, we have a very nice candle piece here, seen in the Harry Potter sets. I love that. There's a couch with a video game controller, a barrel that has 2 gems in it. We have a green gem and a red gem. Then there's the workbench, and there's also a motorcycle included for some very strange reason, but there's a bicycle, excuse me, here. So in case Dr. Strange wants to work on his bike, you can do that, I guess. There's a gold goblet, a green wine bottle, and then a cool crystal rock piece from the Minor City sets on top of a Chima crystal. And then the desk here in the drawers, they have a yellow needle, one of those yellow hypothermic needles, and a little screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver. And then in the top one, if I can get it open, there we go, we have a wrench. And then all the other tools from that pack are just clipped on here, the oil can, the car jack, this drill, and then all these different ones, along with a weird gem piece. And yeah, I don't know what to make of that. There's no chair over here, so you got to stand if you're going to work. It's just some very strange parts. And I mean, like, it's great for, like, parts usage. Like, if you buy this set just for the parts, you're going to be happy because there's just so many different pieces here. And it's like, oh, cool. But I don't know why. And spinning this around, you get a better look at that crystal. There's a scorpion sitting here. And then there's this weird rock face, which I can't get a good angle for. There's a spider on top, a red crystal in the rock right there, and then a little statuette for a person, along with a bowl, and that's it. It's also kind of fragile. You can pick it up from here, but it's got this like piece jutting off here that can like only attach to those studs. And then like there's this section, and then there's like this section. And it's just kind of like, why? It's so spread out and it's such a mess. And I just don't really get it. I would have preferred so many different... There's so many different ideas I would have preferred for sets based on this movie. Maybe like the Statue of Liberty with Captain America's shield on it. Like, I hope we get that as a location-based set. Because if this is all we get for No Way Home, I'm going to be very disappointed. The minifigures are phenomenal, but from a build standpoint, like, I don't even know how to go about displaying this. It's just very weird, but at the same time, I really enjoy it because it's just so many cool, unique parts and pieces. And for me, I like unique parts and pieces, and I'll have a lot of fun taking this and modifying it into something actually pretty cool. That's all I got to say for the build, though. Let's move on to the box and the manual, and then the final verdict. All right, and here is the box, and this is the only box of this line that actually makes sense. It is a Spider-Man No Way Home set, inspired by Spider-Man No Way Home, so don't have to have that weird logo there. This set includes the integrated suit, so the integrated suit on the side panel makes sense. Despite it not being an Infinity Saga set, they're sticking with this really nice Infinity Saga style branding, which noticeably is absent from the Eternal sets, probably because those were supposed to come out like months ago, but I really do like this design for the box and everything. Looks really great. And then on the back, we have a picture of the Sanctum from like the backside. Everyone's kind of chilling. Spider-Man's being chased by the Cape on a bike. I don't know what's going on there. Doctor Strange's got his tools, so does MJ. Wong's using a computer. Then it shows kind of like the back dungeon-y part of the build. Very interesting. I love how we get such different and drastically cool designs. I just love the box. It's so chaotic and so cool, and it's just such a neat thing to have. Works great with me. Here's the instruction manual. It's got the same picture on the front here that it did on the box. On the back, we have the Wind Pirate. Then we have a parts list and an advertisement for the other Infinity Saga sets, and then the 2021 mechs, and nothing else. Very interesting manual. All right, overall, I'm going to have to give this set, ooh, that's tough, like a solid 7 out of 10. The minifigures are phenomenal. The new Doctor Strange, Wong, and Spider-Man are great, and there's so many amazing pieces and parts here, but there's an inaccurate bug monster. Like, I don't know what to call this. And then the Sanctum build itself is just really confusing, and my thoughts on the set might come around after No Way Home comes out. Daniel from the future here again. Like I said, I actually like this set a heck of a lot more after seeing the movie. It's a lot more accurate than I thought, although, again, the bug monster is stupid, and MJ is beyond inaccurate, but from an accuracy standpoint, I have to say it is pretty decent, but I'm going to stick with the 7 out of 10 rating for some design and stability flaws, and also just, I can't get over how bad that MJ minifigure is, so yeah. 7 out of 10 is deserved. And then again, it's a very flimsy set, like I said, with the build. Like, there's weird sections jutting off, and it just seems kind of like a mess. And like, I do kind of like that, because you get some phenomenal parts and pieces. But again, like, I can't rate this that high because it is kind of a mess. I would still 100% recommend getting this set. The parts included are phenomenal. There are some really great new colors and molds and designs. And of course, the minifigures are great. And of course, for $40, you do get a lot for this set. Make sure to leave your thoughts about this set in the comment section down below, please, because I would love to hear from you. And with that being said, guys, that's all I got for you today. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys all in the very next video, and have a fantastic and safe rest of your day.